vedremo un po'.
Members of the governing body, let me begin by welcoming warmly the President of the European Parliament, Martin Schulz. President, your visit symbolises, I believe, three features of our changing world. One is the rising importance of the directly elected European Parliament in European Union decision-making. The second is the ever-growing importance of the role that the European Union as a group plays on the global stage. And the third is that for Europe and for the world, the ILO is and must be a key player in enhancing the social dimension of sustainable global development. This morning, as we look ahead beyond 2015, it's vital that we further deepen our commitment to decent work as a solid foundation for recovery from continuing crisis and the construction of an inclusive and sustainable development path. And in that endeavour, I know that we have a strong ally in President Schulz.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to make some observation from the European Parliament's point of view about the challenges which we are, especially the challenge for democracy in the context of the economic crisis. I think our democracy in Europe is threatened if we will not manage the biggest problem of the economic crisis, social injustice, increasing social injustice in all, even in the richest member states of the European Union, and even more risk for youth unemployment. For a very long time, to everybody was told, and it was the ruling view, austerity is the only answer to the crisis. I want to stress here that amongst the first who opposed against the view that exclusively austerity measures will regain trust of investors in the European Union were the ILO and the European Parliament. For sure, we need budgetary discipline, but we need a balance between tighter fiscal discipline and growth. We must take note that during the last years, we were not sufficiently heard, which is regrettable because the result hits very hard some social groups entirely, especially women and young people. We saw mounting unemployment and deepening inequality and poverty. Unimaginable for me as a German to see that in the European Union, in the richest part of the world, solidarity and social justice, the basis of our societies, the proudness of our constitutions, were put at risk. We are committed to promote better working conditions in all countries. And therefore, we need legally binding social standards to be included in future free trade agreements with third countries. The European Parliament, ladies and gentlemen, has pushed in order to introduce into various free trade agreements provisions for a better respect of workers' rights and in favor of sustainable development. We are preparing altogether the post-2050 agenda. The review process of the Millennium Development Goals initiated by the Rio +20 conference is one of the highest priorities of the European Parliament, and my visit here is to underline, with my presence as President of the European Parliament, that one of our main partners in the development in the debate about the post-2015 agenda is the International Labour Organization.